And I've heard a lot of people talk about like I think yourself included is the importance of having multiple revenue streams. So now I'm not looking for numbers or specifics or anything. I'm just looking for like kind of an overall how that looks like your revenue. So from kind of what I saw, you make money through AdSense, sponsored content, digital products, and affiliate marketing.
So my highest revenue stream is flipping cryptocurrency. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Um, no, I think if you're gonna make a sustainable business out of this, like I said, it's very difficult. I don't know if everyone is gonna be able to do it. But if you are gonna try to do it, then you want to try to be squeezing the juice out of the orange as much as possible. So, you know, I have my own products. I have ad revenue on YouTube, affiliate commissions, and then the occasional like working with brands on things. Um, I think I have a video where I list them all. That probably is a little bit more organized on my channel. But yeah, just the idea of if you're getting 1,000 views, instead of getting $1 for it, figure out how you can get 10. That way, you don't have to be getting tens of millions of views because I mean, my channel is mid-size on YouTube, but it's definitely not the largest. But thankfully, I'm able to make a living out of it. And I think it's a lot easier to make a living if you're getting the most juice out of it, you know? So that way you don't have to be getting tens of millions of views.
Do you remember the first time a brand came to you and like said they were going to pay you to produce some content?
No, I don't really remember honestly, because I guess I've been working with brands or clients. When I had quit my retail job, I started doing the social media for this local energy drink company, and that was cool to get checks for like doing content on Instagram. That was like
Mhm.
the first time when I held like a physical check. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." But other than that, it's not I don't work with too many brands only like unless it makes sense. And it's never been like it's always been a pretty reasonable, fair exchange, never been like crazy. But sometimes it is still crazy like I can't believe I'm getting paid for doing a live stream or doing something like this that I enjoy doing.
Yeah. And what about so you mentioned clients there. So are you still doing any client work at all or is it pretty much 100% YouTube right now?
No, I'd say my client is like the community,
Okay.
or myself, I guess. And unless like I just did like unless it's something with a brand, which is maybe like a couple times a year I do, if that's considered a client, I guess. But other than that, no, I really dislike client work. Like it's not for me.
Mhm. But I did want to ask you about your digital products. 'Cause I think that's super interesting. Like, how long does it take you to produce one of those? Like, you recently put out was the VHS pack, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, from idea to execution, at least like 6 months. I
Wow.
of actual work, it's definitely not 6 months. Sometimes I just have all the stuff sitting there and like I look at it for a couple weeks. But
Mhm.
that's all in the process. But yeah, um, the fastest I've ever made one was I think it usually takes me around 6 months to like get the idea and edit it down to the final product.
Okay. And then so like I heard you talk about one time it was a conversation around not like discounting your work and stuff like that. And people like will message you to try to get your pack for free or they'll like flip it on Reddit like you're talking about. So like where do you land on with creators kind of discounting their product? Do you think that they should kind of remain firm at the price that they're charging or what's your kind of comfort level with that?
Uh, I'm not against discounts. Like right now, I'm I have done bundles and stuff like buy two get a promo or like certain things, but like I personally don't like once you have to start discounting it like 70% off over and over, people will never buy it at full price. So I'd rather make it the price that I think it should be. And then the occasional thing like here and there 5 or 10% or buy two get this or get this bonus thing. But I'm not gonna make it $200 just so I can make it 70% off. I'd rather just sell it at the actual price, because then people don't want to buy it if it's always on sale. But I feel like I've made my products worth it. So thankfully they
Mhm.
are.
And then you've also got a couple like free packs there as well. Where do those play into your overall strategy? Because I'm sure those took some time to put together as well. So why do you just give those ones away for free?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like rather than discount for I read this in I think like a book on pricing or something. There was a section. It's like either sell it or give it away for free. Like not really gonna do like the 99 cents thing or the 4.99 thing. I'm either gonna sell it or give it away. So the stuff that I really do try to make my products worth it. So I'm not gonna make like a free footage pack, or I'm not gonna sell like the footage pack because it didn't take me that long. I put it together in like a week or two or a couple weeks. But the stuff that I really made worth it, I'm gonna make worth it. And the other thing is these are not like life or death medicines. So I don't feel bad for selling them. I don't feel like I don't feel like I should have to give away like certain presets and things like that because it's like you don't need them at the end of the day. It's if you want to save a whole bunch of time or if they're going to fit in your budget, here's this preset that might cost you $50 here, but maybe you're working on a $2,000 music video and it's going to save you one day, which would cost you $500. So
Mhm.
I'm selling it for who I'm selling it to. I'm not trying to appeal to everybody. I'm selling it for who would buy it, you know? That's
Yeah. No,
my psychology on that.
yeah. So like how it takes you 6 months to put these things together. So do you scale back your YouTube output during that time so you can focus on making these packs, or do you try and do it in a way where you can still be consistent with YouTube and just add this work on top of it?
Yeah, I don't like go quiet for 6 months, but when I'm like I said, it takes me 6 months from idea to execution. But if I was to condense all the work down, it maybe is really only a month of solid work. I mean, but you know, it takes time. So for that like final couple weeks where I'm really getting ready to launch and I really have to finish the pack, I can't do both. So I scale back.
Okay. And then it's like, what are some of the hardest struggles of being a YouTuber then?
Um, I'd say just like getting to that point where it's financially sustainable to be something full time. And then aside from that, like I guess it all ties in, but yeah, just getting to that point of sustainability.